I'm extremely happy to meet all of you through this video talk. The honeybee family in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and other parts of the country is a very dynamic, samvedansheel, sensitive family that cares about the hidden talent in our cities and villages, a family that cares about acknowledging the genius of people at grassroots, a family that believes in reciprocity in terms of sharing whatever resources they have with those who deserve their resources but may not have the capacity many times to desire them. It's a family that connects selflessly one creative soul with another creative soul. A family which believes in cross-pollination. A family which believes in acknowledgement of individual and collective contributions to the cause of Honeybee Network and to make this country and the society better, more compassionate, more collaborative, more creative. There are many things that we do, but there are many more things that we need to do. For instance, every time we meet an innovator or a traditional knowledge holder, it is our duty to share with him or her the knowledge base that we have collected over the last 25 years in other parts of the country. Unless we share, we have no right to collect information. So we must ask, as I often tell my young friends, what is the ratio of download to upload? How much knowledge did we seek? How much knowledge did we share? And the responsibility is not to share only the knowledge that is found in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana. Knowledge from around the country, knowledge from even other parts of the world. In Honeybee database, available at no cost, with no password required at srishti.org, sristi.org. If each one of us present here translates 5, 10, 15 practices in Telugu, we'll be able to get that many ideas, that many information, that many new sources of solving problems to people in their own language. So I would like to, in the end, appeal to all of you to consider taking some more initiatives in the year 2016 to make Honeybee Network more vibrant, more buoyant, more collaborative. First, let us take some ideas from the NIF site or Srishti site and translate them in Telugu so that people can access the knowledge of other creative people in their own language. Share with us. We will also upload the Telugu version, Telugu draft or translation in an emerging database at srishti.org so that people who come to srishti.org can also find Telugu version of knowledge base. Second, let us try to organize competition, idea competition in government schools. We have realized in our Shodhyatra, Brigadier was here with us recently at Arunachal Pradesh. He has seen the vibrancy of imaginative potential of children in rural schools. They could not only do design audit of innovations that our engineering friends had made, but also find flaws and improve them. Class 6th, class 5th. If young kids can do so much, surely we can do a little better by at least giving wings to their ideas. So, can we organize competitions among school children? Third, there is a database, as all of you know, techpedia.srishti.org, of engineering projects. Today what has happened is that large number of students are doing projects but not always on problems that our society is facing. Brigadier would tell you that in one of the villages, Tajgi, we asked questions to boys and girls in their school about the problem their mothers face. And one problem which was posed along with the solution that they suggested was that when they pound paddy, they get blisters in their hand. Could there be a glove with a sponge? And they said it could also be Very nice if the glove would be useful when you work in the hot water without hurting your fingers or palm. Now, I have seen so many people pounding paddy all these years in Bangladesh, in India, during our Shodhyatras. But somehow this Vedana, this problem did not occur to me. Which means that each one of us, no matter how much knowledgeable we are, we could learn from the young kids and the farmers, of course, and their families. Things that we have yet to observe, much less to understand and take them forward. So my appeal to all of you is to engage with the students in school, in colleges, to engage with officials in government who may have their heart in the right place, to engage with communities, women, workers whose problem we have not yet addressed in most of the cases. Sometimes even mapping the unmet needs. We have been trying to form honeybee clubs in different schools and colleges, innovation clubs, to search innovation, to spread innovation, to celebrate innovation, and to map the unmet social needs. If we can map these needs and share them, there is no doubt that somebody among us or around us will be able to solve these problems. Many times, our generation learned to live with problems unsolved indefinitely. I am guilty of that. But our children should not be given this license. And they generally don't want to live with the problems unsolved. They are very impatient. So can we try with collective effort to make sure that at least an inventory of unmet needs will be made in urban slums, rural areas, elderly people, young children, women, people who work with their hands, and then broadcast that list to our students in colleges, to our other innovators, to professionals, some of whom will come out with solutions, and we will share those solutions again with the society. It is the cross-pollination of ideas which is the essence of Honeybee Network. It is the acknowledgement of identity of people which is the essence of Honeybee Network. It is the sharing of benefits which makes the Honeybee Network so different. So I appeal to you all once again to draw upon a huge knowledge base that exists in our database. Please draw upon it. Help us translate. Help us reach it out to people. And of course, when we share, people will obviously, invariably share their own ideas with us. I am very happy that Paplle Srujana family occasionally meets, discusses, debates, dialogues on the new ways in which we can make our country more creative, more compassionate, more collaborative. Today, there is even greater need for linking or building a bridge between the future leaders of our society and the generation that has already lived a long life, but often without solving problems as compassionately, as empathetically, as generously as we should have done. This bridge will make us realize our follies. It will make us self-critical. This bridge will also encourage younger generation how to learn from our mistakes, how to learn from our follies, how to learn from our lapses. And there is no better society. There is no more liberal and more communitarian society where people talk about their own mistakes openly and share that value in which there is no inhibition in accepting our follies and our lapses, and therefore we get energy from that to invigorate our efforts in future. I wish you all the best. I'm absolutely sure that many of you will create new benchmarks of social connectivity, of social compassion, of social collaboration, of social cohesion across various belief systems and classes, so that our society can become far more humane and far more considerate toward those who are knowledge rich but economically poor. Thank you so much. Good luck. God be with you. Jai Hind.